funnest memory is when Illinois played Indiana, who was ranked #1 at the time in basketball, at home. We came back and won it on a buzzer beater.
VC lunches. I love VC lunches.
So there was one time we were studying at the Ike and it was during finals week, and someone, what are the odds, Jordan, to yell ILL in the Ike study room when it was 24-hour quiet hours. So he yelled ILL and no one responded. In freshman year fall getaway, because Kirsten was kind of like a new friend, someone I didn't know well enough to wake up in the middle of the night and shine a flashlight in her face and ask her to come to the bathroom with me, and she just rolled over and said, "Who are you?" And then she wouldn't come with me, so I went back to sleep.
The biggest lesson that I've learned is to try to identify the lie that I've been believing and then figure out a truth from God's Word to attack that lie, and then always be thinking about how I can apply the gospel to the situation, because that always is what brings me back to Jesus, and that's the most important thing.
While being involved with Crew here, I've learned so much about leaning on God and leaning on the others that He's built in this community around me.
God has taught me a lot about how life isn't about me. I used to spend so much time putting effort into what would make my life better, what would make people like me, things like that. And yeah, He's just really used these past 4 years to give me a heart for His people and for His fame.
While being involved in Crew, I think I learned a lot about how to be bold in sharing my faith with friends from home and family.
I always thought Christian maturity would look like, taking on even more responsibility than I already have, taking care of more and more other people. But recently I've learned that, a lot of times Christian maturity looks like being humbled and asking other people for help, asking other people to care for you.
Especially my freshman year in Snyder, I feel like I was just around such an awesome community, and I learned how to practically spend time with God every day.
I think just about His sovereignty and how He's bigger than my problems and my stress every day, all the time, always.
I guess the most important lesson I learned was that I'm just really not all that important. I mean, freshman year I came in thinking that I was a hotshot and that Crew would be, so lucky to have me on their team. But I kind of got wrecked by my discipler, got humbled, and the reason that's important is because it taught me to draw near to the throne of grace. I just realized, man, I am in such desperate need of Christ, and apart from Him, I am just powerless to do His mission and speak His gospel.
God has taught me that He is all I have and He is all I need.
I think by being involved in Crew, God has taught me so much just about community and about being really intentional with people around me and pursuing them and sharing who Christ is with them.
God has taught me the importance of an eternal perspective, and that in light of eternity, this life is but a mist. And when we live out of that, we can't help but live in joyful, hopeful, and passionate surrender to our eternal God.
One of the ways God has most dramatically changed me through Crew is giving me a better ability to have spiritual conversations with people, just through natural conversations and how to ask good questions that really help people to open up.
I even started Crew as not being a believer, and kind of came out of it going into stint. So yeah, God changed me a lot. He showed me that He's the most powerful, worthwhile thing in my life.
God has opened up so much of my personality since coming here. I feel so many less reservations.
I have grown tremendously in being able to small talk. I was terrible at it coming in, but Welcome Week does wonders.
I would definitely encourage everyone to really be disciplined in your own personal time with the Lord.
Go to Ocean City.
Evangelize while on campus, and I would say just find some people who you could take under your wing and shepherd them.
The world is going to ask a lot of you. It's going to ask you to agree with everything it says and all of its philosophy. And I would just say that it is worth the fight. It's worth not giving into those things. The reward of being a loyal soldier for God is beyond worth it.
Dig deep into community. Be honest, open, real, and vulnerable with each other. Seek unity and seek to grow with each other in the Lord. And most of all, love each other because life is so much sweeter in rich community.
But one thing is just to really just say yes to doing things. Really hang out, take the time to hang out with people. You're gonna look back and you're not gonna regret going out and hanging out with people after Cru.
It's something that I listened to my freshman year when I saw the seniors going away, and that is that it is okay to be single and be in Cru.
Don't take the easy way out. There's a lot of times in college where you can choose to live your life for yourself or live your life and just be comfortable. But I would say to just step out of the boat and take risks that are for Jesus.
Just to accept that they are weak, to accept that those around them are able and willing to lend them a helping hand, and that we're called to carry one another's burdens, and that we shouldn't be hesitant to do so.
You have absolutely nothing to lose in preaching the gospel.
Oh, one thing is I wish I would have started journaling earlier. So I wish I would have started journaling through Ocean City especially.
Well, yeah, I kind of wish I got married.
I wish that I would have done something fun with my summers, something more adventurous, instead of just working at Walgreens.
I really just wish I would have worked at Walgreens one summer.
I spent a lot of time sleeping. Not metaphorically or spiritually, anything like that. No, I was literally asleep. I should have just really spent more time awake and in God's Word and going door to door, telling people about Jesus.
Transformative.
Peck fan party van. Fun!
Short.
Shaping.
Joyful.
Vibrant.
Growth.
Love. Community. Transformative. Grace.
Progress.
Dependent.
A roller coaster.
Adventure.
Blessing.
Fantastic.
Challenging.
But really, incredible.